we are starting this Halloween themed month for movies with Batman The Long Halloween Part 1. Next week we'll be doing Part 2, so really excited for that. So I really know nothing going into this, so first off I want to make sure you guys leave a comment, subscribe, ring that bell, suggest more DC animated films for me because I do want to do those once a month. So it's going to be twice a month for this month, just since Long Halloween Part 1 and Part 2. Then we'll be doing, of course, another one of the Conjuring verse movies. And then you guys could choose the last horror film. So make sure you guys comment what you want the horror film for me to watch to be. But yeah, so anyways, like I said, here's the things that I know about this. I know there was a graphic novel about it. I know it has something to do with Calendar Man. I know there's going to be a lot of different villains in it. And I know that Jensen Ackles is voicing Batman, which is funny on a multitude of reasons. And if you know, you know. So anyways, let's get into watching this trailer once it decides to get bigger.
I can't really be a lawyer and a criminal, can I? I want to win. But do I want to win like this? I'm of two minds here.
So this is going to be pre-Two-Face Harvey?
Johnny Beatty was murdered tonight. The Falcone crime family has to be taken down.
There's only room for one homicidal maniac in this town.
Catwoman.
Why are you running?
You could use a little fun.
Harvey.
I thought you didn't hurt people.
You thought wrong.
You still haven't figured out who killed Johnny Vitti?
A killer who only works
Kill.
on holidays. There's lots of crazy out there.
Solomon Grundy.
Once I take him out, things are going to be different. We can start a family.
The city has fallen, Alfred, and we must endeavor to lift it up again. Who is Holiday? And who's next?
So, I did not buy the DVD. It's on HBO Max. I was about to, but since it's on HBO Max, that's what we will be checking out. I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm excited to see what it's about. The trailer still didn't reveal much, so that's great. I love when they do that. But yeah, so how about we just go ahead and get into the movie and start watching. So I just finished part 1 and it's so good. Usually I like wait for a day for these to settle in, but just I'm still in a shock reaction of everything that happened. So basically, spoiler warning. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and see it. But it's now 11:08 at night. But wow. So it's a murder mystery is what it is. And I'm really happy I didn't read the comic because I'm like so invested on who the murderer is, who Holiday is. And I'll be honest, the whole time I was thinking it was Alberto Falcone. We'll get to that in a little bit. But, yeah, so it starts out with somebody in the Falcone family getting murdered on Halloween. And it seems like it's an open and shut case at first. And then Harvey Dent gets attacked. that day his house blows up, and at that point you think he's gonna be Two-Face, but he just got some scratches and stuff. And the way the animation was, most of the time they were showing half his face after that for a few scenes, and then he turns and it's normal. And there's just so much setup of him being Two-Face later on. So like that, and then the coin. There's even a point where he goes, "I'm just one man," just stuff like that. But oh my god, this was just a lot more better than I thought it was going to be. Then it moves to Thanksgiving, or actually it goes to my favorite scene, which is on Thanksgiving, where Batman ends up fighting a bunch of hitmen, and like, this is the most brutal I've seen Batman fight, and it's pretty insane. Throws a batarang through someone's legs, uses a trash can lid to break somebody's fingers. And it's just like stuff like that. Like, I'd never really seen him fight like that, and it's pretty crazy. This does feel like a year 2 sort of thing. I don't know how long it's supposed to be in Batman's career, but it feels like he's been Batman for a while, but not super long. Next we have Christmas, where Falcone's bodyguard is murdered and the Joker is let loose. So now you get Joker thrown into this, and the whole time they're also thinking maybe Harvey Dent did it, and like, just all that. It's a lot to take in. But the whole time I was thinking it was Alberto Falcone, because they play him off like he has a gimmick where he likes to solve crossword puzzles. He's got the motive and everything like that. And New Year's comes, Joker tries to do a big exploit and everything. Batman stops him. He's trying to basically gas the entire city. And what I'm confused about is he somehow knows about what whose Holiday's targets, but at the same time it's like he doesn't want Holiday to succeed, which, I mean, I understand, it's the Joker, which delivered my favorite line in this entire movie. And I have to, I texted it to Angie. It was the funniest line. It was like the corn kernel always says, "I won't be number 2." I'm not going to explain the joke. It took me a minute to get it, so I'll let you sit there for a second to get it. But, basically, I don't know if the Joker was working for Holiday and at the same time not wanting to. That's the only part I was confused about. But yeah, so anyways, we get to the end of the thing where turns out Alberto was not the murderer. He actually gets killed by Holiday in the most brutal death I've seen in a cartoon, which is he gets shot like, I think it was 4 times, 5 times maybe, and he falls into, they're on a yacht, so he falls into the back of the yacht, into the rudder, and gets cut up, which, oh my god, that is the most violent death I've seen in anything, honestly. And you see it happen, that's gonna scar me for a while. But yeah, so that's where we're left off with part 1. So I'm really excited to watch part 2. We'll be watching that next week. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm actually gonna rewatch part 1 with Angie and part 2. But I'm gonna watch part 2 pretty close, so that way I can watch them both and see all the hints on who the actual murderer is when we find out. But yeah, so that was great. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. Follow me on all my social media down below. And get ready for Long Halloween Part 2 next week. It's that nerd Ryan telling you, we are all moviegoers on the inside. And have a great day.